We zijn onderweg naar een rookpluim die wij zagen bovenop de berg. Blijkbaar zijn hier mensen. We zagen een Noors vliegtuig. We zien hier een Noorse vlag. Zijn we dan eindelijk gekomen waar we willen zijn? Oh god, de boot gaat er vandoor. Hoi joh. Rustig Pieter. Die meter gaat niet verder dan dit. Flikker naar beneden. Het gaat niet goed. Er zijn daar 2 graven. Maar wij leven nog. Die boot is kapot. Ja, en het grote schip is er vandoor. Arm gebroken. Een huisje. Een huisje. Zit hij weer. Wij kiezen voor Clara. Wat ligt hier voor papier? To send via Morse. Secret. Landslide. Medical trading. 1 man injured. 2 men dead. Suspected Soviet activity. Hebben we gezien. Please help. Ja. Nee, dus datzelfde briefje. Ja, dus hetzelfde briefje. Verder is hier niks, lijkt het. Nee. Ja, dus suspected Soviet activity, dat is hier wel. Maar goed, dat hadden we zelf ook al gezien. Hier is nog een huisje.
Dr. Hamilton, Peter, how do you do? So good to meet you.
How do you do?
Excuse me, I won't be a moment. Still 3 o'clock, yes? Oh, no need to reschedule. This won't take long. Should be very quick. Right then, please do take a seat.
Dit is de grote rijke man.
Make it to London. I do hope you get the time to enjoy it a little too, considering how busy you've been recently.
Thank you. I'll try to.
Good, do. Anyway, I imagine you're wondering why we asked you here. Well, it can't have surprised you that your field of study has been of increasing interest to us, especially since the war.
You're interested in climatology?
Oh, of course. The paper is going very well, I hear.
Dat heb ik ook gehoord.
Well, it is now, thank you.
Oh, yes, your professor, John Hargreaves, passed us a copy. And it's impressive, the amount of information you've managed to gather. Although I imagine the process of gathering it was rather difficult on your limited budget.
I had some help.
Oh yes, we heard about that. As I said, we were most impressed and wanted to make you an offer. Reward, even.
Reward?
Well, you've no doubt taken your budget to its limits by now. What would you say if I could guarantee you a practically unlimited budget for further study?
Dat
Sure you
klinkt
have a
geweldig.
consultant, like the Americans. Take you right to the heart of things.
The heart of things.
I believe you traced the source of the radiation back to Antarctica, didn't you?
Dit is hoe we in Antarctica zijn gekomen.
Well, it was me and someone else.
I see. Well, whatever the details, I'd say that warrants further study on location, wouldn't you?
It does?
It certainly does. We could place you with the Falkland Islands Dependency Survey working in Antarctica, scientist bods. Happy amateurs, very passionate like yourself. Of course, you'd probably have to sort a few things out with the other name we saw on the paper before you go. I hope that wouldn't be too difficult, considering what's on offer.
The other name, Clara, you mean?
Lovely name. Probably for the best she wouldn't be able to go. Oh, not my say-so, I'm afraid. It's run a bit like the army down there. No women allowed.
Whose say-so is this?
I can assure you this is bigger than any one person.
Bigger than two people, you mean?
I see. Well, you signed those papers on your way in earlier, so I'm at liberty to tell you a little more.
Oké.
Things in the Antarctic, they've been a little strained recently. Lots of vested interests, territorial claims overlapping. Some sides wanting to secure the resources under the ground. Now, this kind of thing has been going on for decades, of course.
What kind of thing?
Oh, the Germans were flying over there, dropping swastikas in big circles. Before the war, that is. All a bit ridiculous, really. Now, I'm afraid it's the Soviets we've got to contend with. Bit of a royal mess, if you ask me. Still, we're trying to work with them.
Work with them? May I ask how?
You may. It should all be in everyone's interest, you see. Every country signed up to something called the Antarctic Treaty. All a rather clever bit of politicking that happened behind the scenes a few years ago. Set up to ensure that Antarctica is used for strictly peaceful purposes. No weapons are to be used. No one can make any future claims on the land. Now, if it sticks, everyone will be frightfully happy. Every side content that they've staked their claim. No more aggression, let's say.
Sounds
Ja,
sensible.
klinkt goed.
You'd have thought so. We've managed to placate the Soviets so far. This is all strictly confidential, but the sounds coming from Whitehall are not good. We're rather worried that it might all fall through.
I'm sure you are, but how does this affect me?
Well, in addition to the climate science you'd be able to do, tracking the radiation in the clouds and so forth, we'd like you to inform us of any other sources of radiation out there. What the readings are.
Kijk, hij vermoedt dat
Any
daar bommen
bombs
worden
being
bewaard.
set off on the continent. It's important that we know as much as we can about them. We don't know what the Soviets might do next. You'd be using the very best equipment, as I said. Useful for your career. Useful for us.
Bij niet.
This is still climate science, yes?
Absolutely right. The less we're involved, the better, really. But as I say, if you can help us in this small way, it would certainly help that career of yours.
My career's fine. Thank you.
Well, after speaking with a few people, Professor Hargreaves, for example, I'm sure that whatever your academic ambitions, after working on something as important as this, you'd have no trouble progressing. And if nothing else, think of the adventure of it. What a reward it would be for all your hard work. What do you think?
All right. I'll consider it.
Please do. Sorry, I've got a meeting in Westminster in 20 minutes. We'll have to cut this short. It's been very good to meet you. Do let me know.
Dus dit is hoe wij in Antarctica terecht zijn gekomen.
And if this Clara thing feels like a sticking point, all I can say is sometimes we all have to answer to something greater than ourselves. Why not think of it as an opportunity for you and to do what's right.
I see. Well, I'll do what's right. You can trust me on that.
I hope so. Women come and go. This is for your country.
Hier ligt weer een briefje. US military. Norwegians aware of emergency sending ship. Injured man transport to landing area. Is dat Floyd, de injured man? Hier is dan ook verder niks meer. Is Floyd de injured man? We moeten nu naar die graven lopen. Er staat weer een auto daar verderop. Provisorische graven. Ligt hier botten? Ja, dit is wel echt een Noorse auto. Er staat een vlaggetje op. Een ander model dan die auto die we net hadden. Sleutel zit erin, dat scheelt.
Nothing. No, nothing.
Paniek. Slaat toe. Maar de auto doet het nog wel in elk geval, dat scheelt. De meter gaat automatisch terug. Hij raakt in paniek. Hij gaat een tukkie doen. Een flare. Is dat een flare van Floyd? Een flare. Ja, hup erop af. Floyd geeft ons weer hoop. Hup, de benzinetank is helemaal vol. De benzinetank is helemaal... Deze auto gaat een stuk sneller dan die vorige auto. Zo. Een heel stuk sneller dan de vorige auto. Niet. Huts. Kijk, gekke sprongen maken we. Een jeep in de sneeuw maakt rare sprongen. Bekend spreekwoord. Daar is de flare, daar moeten we heen. The end. Ah! De gedachte aan Floyd heeft ons gered. Of is het weer een flashback? Dat we in de film zijn. Ja.
I mean, what on earth was that all about?
You tell me.
I mean,
Yeah.
I might have enjoyed it if I was a 10-year-old boy, but it was just boys and their toys again.
It's just an adventure story.
Do all your adventure fantasies involve so much shooting? Presenting themselves as if they're heroes instead of the land grabbers they actually were.
Okay, I see what you mean.
I know what you're about to see, that they were just men testing themselves against the world.
I do hear where you're coming from.
Fine, I'll stop it now. And another thing, where were all the women? I counted one, she was a cook.
She was a very pretty cook.
Are you serious?
What? She was.
Oh, don't talk to me.
I'm only teasing. I do see what you mean, really.
It's depressing. Just turn the radio on, would you?
Of course.
Krijgen we weer nieuws over, hoe heet het? Sovjet dingen hier.
Getting much.
The Prime Minister has urged for calm after news from Washington emerged tonight that the Antarctic Treaty is on the brink of falling through. Neither Britain, the United States, nor Soviet Russia could reach a deal. And, in an increasingly nervous political atmosphere, there is now the risk that there will be no agreement to stop any active aggression in Antarctica. After pinning the blame firmly on what he called Russia's continuing aggression, the Prime Minister warned that the next steps are far from clear, and that in this climate of mistrust, the world needed to stay vigilant. It remains to be seen who will make the next move.
Hey, er wordt geschoten.
God, he's shooting at me. Hey, stop shooting, you mad fool! Oh, he's hit the engine.
Is dat Floyd?
You've hit the engine! What have you done? It's you, mate. Are you out of your mind? Sorry, mate, I thought you were a bloody Russian. Not a bad shot, though. I'm gonna catch us a gull for our tea.
Hij is gek geworden.
You hit the vehicle. The engine's dead. You satisfied with yourself? Never felt better. Took the last of those painkillers and a drop of whiskey sorted me right out. I thought I'd go for a walk. You need to get back inside. Is the radio on? Ah, yeah, had to get away from those beeps. Better out here. Believe me, it's not better out here. Why don't you leave me in peace?
Hij wordt chagrijnig.
Well, let's get you inside. Ah, yeah, good idea. More whiskey.
Nou, zijn been was gebroken, toch? Ja, daar liggen we dan.
How are you feeling now?
Bit shitty, but better. I just needed that sleep, mate. That bloody noise on the radio was driving me mad. Do you know there's a Russian voice that appears on that channel once in a while?
Is dat zo?
Are you sure you're not hearing things?
Huh? I might have been out of it for a while, but I know what I heard. Yeah, sounded urgent, whatever it was. Same phrase over and over. Oh, Jesus, this leg.
Do you think the Russians are still out here?
Bloody well hope not.
Well, I hope someone's here.
They don't want us here, you know. Why the hell should they save us, eh?
You don't know that they wouldn't help us, do you?
Whatever you found out there, you weren't supposed to see it. If you think some Soviet's going to be happy to see you get out of here alive, you got another thing coming. And personally, if I saw one out here, I'd make sure he didn't make it home either. Before he did the same to me.
Alpha Romeo Lima, this is Faraday. Faraday Station calling.
We worden gered.
Are we glad to hear you?
Hello? We picked up a distress call from this frequency. Can you hear me? Over.
Yes, I can hear you.
You're very faint. Can you tell me your position? Over.
Floyd, what's our position?
82 degrees south, 19 west.
We're at 82 degrees south, 19 west. Hello?
Oh mijn god.
Hello, can you
Contact
can
is
you tell me
weg.
what's happening? Why is everywhere deserted? Over.
Hold on.
What the hell are they doing?
It's possible that there's been some sort of radiation leak. The Soviets have been broadcasting a warning signal which might have triggered an evacuation. We think that your location is within... I'm sorry, I can't tell you anymore. Don't worry, there's no imminent danger. Can we confirm 82 degrees south, 19 west, correct? Over.
Correct.
That's right.
We're sending a rescue party out. Hold on tight. Over and out.
Wait, don't go. They're gone.
Maar ze zeiden wel, we sturen reddingsmissie.
That again. It's too bloody sinister. Turn it off. Well, ain't that a beauty?
I can't believe it. They're coming.
Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it.
Oh, come on, you heard them. They're sending someone out.
Well, I hope so, mate. We're both in line for knighthoods if we make it out, that's for sure.
You still need to sober up.
Your government loves to give out honours to failed Antarctic explorers. Otherwise, the whole endeavour would just look nuts. Shackleton, remember him? Marooned most of his men on an island for a year.
They were pioneers, surely.
Robert Scott, he got the polar medal, didn't even make it home. Heroic failures. Just like us. Hey, how does Sir Peter Hamilton sound? Anyway, that's if we make it out.
Hou vertrouwen, jongen.
Hope to find us before the food runs out.
Well, I found you again, didn't I?
Yeah. You did, mate. You did. Which reminds me, how did you find the plane again?
Dumb luck.
No, come on, seriously.
Well, no, it was lucky. Spotting the flares that you sent up.
What's that? I never sent up any flares, mate.
What?
Yes, you did. Stop messing around.
No, the flare box was empty. Not been checked in years, my guess. Bloody panicked me for a while.
I saw them with my own eyes. How else do you think I got back to you?
Search me. Why don't you take a look out?
Dus er is hier iemand.
You see anything?
It's too hazy.
Daar, een flare.
There it is. That's not far away. So there is someone else here. Do you think they're friendly?
Chances are no. We're gonna need more food soon.
Put that down.
This is from World War I. Would you believe?
Don't mess with that thing again. You've done enough damage.
Here. One bullet left.
I don't want it.
We know there's something going on, but we don't know who that could be out there. All I'm saying is, be on your guard.
I'm not shooting anyone.
Just raise it up when you approach. That's all. Make sure you're the one in charge. If in doubt, make sure you're the one that fires first.
Oké.
There's only one bullet.
Just the one. You better hope there aren't two of them. So, you gonna wait around here all day then?
Ja, we zullen toch op onderzoek uit moeten.
I'll be back soon.
My whiskey, mate. I'll be happy as Larry. And I've got this.
Een mesje.
So, just keep that gun raised. You'll be fine. Make sure you don't get that knighthood posthumously.
Er zijn anderen in de buurt van ons vliegtuig. En we gaan naar ze toe in een volgende video. We hebben Floyd weer gevonden. Wat gaan we tegenkomen aan de andere kant van de sneeuw? We zien het de volgende keer.